It might be the best pair of forks I've ever used. Hello everyone, today is going to be epic because I have a fresh pair of forks. I bought these beasts off Amazon for £160. These are the cheapest forks I could find on there that looked somewhat safe to ride. So these Triple Crown Zoom 4GOs are going to go on my slope duro bike here. I'm going to fit them on there all fresh and ready for a shreddy and then go and test them out. I think it's going to be sick. Look at these things, 160 quid. Let's whip off these tie toolbar and stem then. Boom, there we go. Right, that is now out. It's now time to place these new forks in. Look, what is all that in the end of it? Look, that must have been where it fell out earlier. Wow, that is cool. Let me put all this back on then, and we can mark out where I need to cut it. So I just put all of the stem and all that back on, and then once that's done you then mark where you need to cut the steer tube down. So I'm just going to take all this back off and give it a cut down now. This is where the best tool on earth comes into play. Thank you. There we go, and look at that, you're left with a perfect cut there. That's actually lovely. So we can just put all this straight back on now. And like that, we have fitted the forks. So I've decided to get myself a Halo Gravitas front wheel there off the downhill bike, but we don't need a front disc. I'm not actually going to ride with a front brake. Fits like a dream and a glove. So good. Oh. I see, it's a 26-inch fork. Let me get a different wheel. Luckily, I have a Halo Chaos laying around as well. And that is a old school 20mm axle one. So unfortunately, this bike's just got a bit Frankenstyly because we're now 26 front, 27 rear. So it's an Oppo mullet. But actually it's probably going to work out better that way because the forks are so much bigger than this bike's supposed to have. So now with the smaller wheel on there, it might even it out and actually make it one of the better riding bikes that I've ever been on. Wow, it's heavy now. Look at that whip. That is so cool. Not only does the bike look cool, but look at these. My newest flavours and kinds of PILGRIPS have arrived. We got purple mixed, green mixed, white and black mixed, and red and black mixed. And then with these long ones, we've also got green and black mixed, white and black, plain black, and red. These are amazing. I've been riding these on my jump bike now for about 2 months and I absolutely love them. They feel so great. These are almost available for you to buy. We're just like counting all the stock, preparing it on the website, so check back very soon and we will let you know when they're available. But let's get these fitted on the bike. Wow, that's some steez if ever I've seen any. Oh my god, feels amazing. Bike looks ridiculous with these 160 pound forks on with literally no rebound adjustment, but who cares? Let's get out of here and give it a go. I've just arrived at Twisted Oaks Bike Park. This is going to be a perfect location to test out these cheap forks. I've just pedalled over from the van, which is literally over there, and I've already got oil leaking out of the forks, and I've noticed that they are super spongy and they do top out quite hard. But we're going to start off things on these small jumps here just to make sure the forks don't explode on the lip or something, because I'd rather crash on a small jump, not a big one. So here we go. First little drop in for these forks. Oh my God, they feel amazing. Other than the top out, which is so aggressive, they feel, well, good. Let's hit this little 3 jumps in a row into that berm then for the next one. Here we go. 3 more smallies. I totally forgot. I've got Louis' jump tyre on. Ow. Ow. Absolute moron. Replay. Today is not the day to ride berms, clearly, but I've seen a cool transfer from that 4-cross track into this small landing here, so let's give that a little go as another test of the forks. Here we go. Oh, it's quite windy though. Nice, making a little dust storm there. Darude sandstorm. Come on, let's go into the woods a bit. We've come just a stone's throw across from the last spot, and we're into the woods now with some super cool berms, jumps and doubles that I'm sure more oil is going to come out of the forks because of. Let's try it. Here we go then, into these new jumps here. Oh, the flow is just unreal. Wow, feels incredible. Oh my God, I actually don't know what Zoom have created, but they might be the best pair of forks I've ever used. Like, I'm used to riding bikes that are sketchy, so my body can actively ignore the aggressive top out of these forks and the fact they don't really work that well, but the weight of them and how high it's made the front end has just instantly made me feel like I'm a motocrosser. That whip feels so good with them. Zoom, 160 quid. Haven't snapped yet, so at least you know you can get a bit of a session out of it so far. But let's carry on, see how much more these forks can take. I think we're going to move over that way. I'm now over at Growler. This is a trail that runs off the back of the last hill I started on. There's wooden features, doubles, jumps and tables and all sorts. And it's just super fun, so let's blast it with these forks. Oh, it's so flowy, it's actually the dream. Wow, it's flowing. Feels incredible actually. Oh, rock garden, oh! Oh, that's such a fun bit. Into the way tail. Woo. So fun. It's just increds. Love twisted oaks. Super cool for a little shred. And these forks are actually working way better than I imagined. I was kind of thinking they were going to snap, you know. Then I realised that mindset wasn't that cool, because if they did, big die and I'd have lost another tooth. There's quite a big jump there, like a fun section, so let's just get over there and do the next test for these forks. Whoa, look at this. Look at this, Lou. Oh, look at that, it's like a monkey's tail. So weird. Like there's loads of them all around here. Anyway, we're just a monkey's tail throw away from that last trail, and there's quite a big new tabletop in town. So let's have a look at that. Here we go, this is the jump on a session. Like I said, the newest one in town, and super fun. So let's get sideways on it first, then chuck a few tricks. Come on. That was a nice little warm up, bit of sidewaysness there. Let's get a noofk. No foot can coming up. That NFC was actually so sick. It's pumped me up hard to get these zooms spun 360. Here we go. Did you fall down then? Yeah. Did you get it though? Yeah. That was massive. That's a cool jump for it. These forks feel good. And the bike, and twisteds, and just life. And I'm like, I'm in the nature, and there's like these cone things on the floor. Dude. Oh no, I'm not dusty, sorry. Cretin. Sam keeps going on about how sick these forks are, so obviously I've been forced into doing this line here, which is 3 drops in a row. And what Sam didn't notice, obviously, because he was riding it, is like, look how funny these look from the side, because these parts of the fork are actually in front of the bars. So it's just ridiculous. But anyway, I'm gonna do some biking. Out of this berm then, off this little log berm. Not really sure about these. Second drop, and then the final one. Cool.
What do you think about them?
Truthfully,
yeah.
Like, I don't really know any difference of any sort of fork, so they're actually sick.
So 160 quid's worth it then?
Yeah, I reckon 160 quid. It's probably worth it for these. We've come over to a new zone, and we're now going to get all arty while dropping in on Marty. Out the bottom, and look at this tree. It's actually made to do a danger bombie off. I didn't a no grab bombie actually. Don't know what the danger bit is. I guess it is just dangerous all the time. I've got it, Lou, don't worry. Here we go. Oh, sick. This is actually so funny. Like, if you were in a bit of a pickle and you were like just about to head to Morzine or Whistler or something and your forks had broke, just get Amazon Prime on the case. Next day delivery, the Zoom 4 goes. I mean, I know Fox, RockShox, Formula, Trimula, all them ones are sick, but I mean, who needs rebound adjustment? Who actually needs the air adjustment? You don't need it. I've just shown you that it works just fine. I mean, you probably won't be able to take it on the plane because your bike will be overweight, because these do weigh a ton, but I mean, I'm very impressed. Very impressed. I wasn't expecting them to last that long at all. I mean, we did do an Amazon bike not long ago, and that was 160 quid for the whole bike, so, you know, I should have really thought that they were going to be better. And like Louis said, it's so funny that the stanchions are further forward than the actual bar themselves. It's like really weird. I'm also really loving these brand new PILGRIPS. Oh, that's a dream. I'm so excited for you guys to be able to get yours as well soon. And we can all shred in the PILGRIP community. Right, let's go and do some more stuff. No, we're not gonna do more stuff. We're gonna do the finale, a backflip. Let's. I've just made it over to the jump that I feel is the best one to flip on. It's the biggest jump in this sort of dirt jump zone, although there is a lot of new stuff being built over there, which is probably going to top the size of this in the coming months and weeks. But this is the one I want to backflip. Full speed in, pull back and yank, huge flipper. It's actually a left hip as well a bit, so I'm probably going to end up going straight into that table when I land, but who cares? Adds the excitement. Let's get it. Here we go. Whoa. Yes! Wow, that was actually so scary because I had a quick thought in my mind as I was pedaling towards it that I've seen videos where the actual bottom of the fork comes off on these cheap bikes. So I was kind of half waiting to do a flip and see that my forks had disappeared when I come round, which would actually result in one of the biggest crashes of my life. So then I sort of was questioning what on earth I was doing, and then I realised it was all for the vlog, so it's fine. But there we go, that's a flip on my £160 downhill suspension freeride forks. Look at them, absolute beauties. I wouldn't suggest that anyone buys them. Once again, obviously this is not an advert for Zoom forks. I did just find them on Amazon Prime, which is a whole world of excitement if you decide to look for mountain bike stuff. There's so many fun things on there. There's actually like a load of bikes and things that I would like to buy. So if you like this whole Amazon vibe, let me know and I can get ridiculous and buy like fat bike, downhill, water ski, inflatable kayaks and stuff. Like, it's just a dream, like so fun. But anyway, on that bombshell of absolute fun, excitement, fear on that last flip, senditure and real bad rebound, that is the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. That'd be awesome if you leave some comments, and it'd be sick if you subscribe. See you in the next one. To the